All right, everyone. So it is finally here after years, after waiting years. Hazbin Hotel is finally here. We have, or and I know many people have access to the first two episodes of the first season of Hazbin Hotel. Now, how do we have the first two episodes here available to us? Well, if you don't know, for a few months now, A24, I think, has made the first two episodes available to anyone who buys them. So if you don't know, you were able to go to the Hazbin Hotel website and they were offering packages. Now, some packages came with merch, but there was one package that they were offering to people where you get access to the first two episodes of the first season of Hazbin Hotel, and you'd be getting it a week before the show officially premieres on Amazon Prime. Now, I did buy that one. I bought the early access to the first two episodes of Hazbin Hotel, and that's what I have right here. And I'm going to be recording myself watching this video with you guys, and as I do with every reaction video that I do, I will be watching it and I will be giving you guys my thoughts, and I'll give you guys my thoughts as the episode is playing, and then when the episode is over, I'll give you just my general thoughts when, like I said, the episode ends, and I'll of course give you my thoughts on whether or not I liked the episode or I didn't. Now, full disclosure, just for the sake of being 100% honest, I did already watch this episode, so it's not going to be a 100% blind reaction, but I'm still going to rewatch this episode with you guys because for me personally, even though I've already watched this once, whenever I go back and rewatch episodes, especially with episodes like Hell of a Boss, and I'm hoping it's going to be the same with Hazbin Hotel, I always end up finding something new. So maybe during this rewatch, I'll find something that I didn't get when I watched it the first time. So just wanted to be 100% honest with you guys and let you know that technically you're not getting a 100% blind reaction in this video. And if you're not interested in that, I completely understand. You can check out my reaction to episode 2 because that will be a 100% blind reaction because I have not seen episode 2 or obviously, any of the other episodes. I do know, I mean, you can't be on the internet and not know this. I do know that people have been spreading leaks of Hazbin Hotel. And while I did see some screenshots online and some things, unfortunately, I do know are coming later on in the season, unfortunately, because as I was just scrolling through the internet, I did see a video, or at least the thumbnail and the title for a video that basically is something that comes up later on in the season, and it's unfortunate. So something small like that did get spoiled for me and a couple of other things, but nothing story related. So thankfully I was able to avoid any story related spoilers for the season. So again, just wanted to let you guys know about that. And with all that stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and get to this. Or actually, no, one more thing. Sorry, one more thing before we start the video. Well, actually, two things. The first thing that I want to talk about is that when it comes to the schedule for these episodes and when you're going to get them, I will be uploading this video on the 19th. So I'm recording this on the 12th when we were given access to these two episodes. This video for episode 1 will be released on the 19th, the day that Hazbin Hotel premieres on Amazon Prime, and then a few days later you'll get my reaction to episode 2, and then a few days after that you'll get my reaction to episode 3, because if you don't know, on the 19th you're not just getting, for anyone who didn't get early access, you're not just getting episode 1, you're getting the first 4 episodes. So on the 19th we will also get episodes 3 and 4, and then I will record, of course, my reaction to episode 3 and 4, and episode 3 will go live a few days after episode 2, and then episode 4 will be a few days after episode 3. So that's the schedule for my reactions to the first 4 episodes of Hell of a Boss. Again, episode 1 on the 19th, episode 2 a few days after that, episode 3 a few days after episode 2, and then episode 4 a few days after episode 3. So with all that said out of the way, the one last thing, excuse me, that I do want to talk about. Sorry, I know this intro is a little bit long, but I'll do the chapters thing. So I'm sure most of you are probably just going to sorry, I just hit the mic for a second. I'm sure most of you are probably just going to skip to the actual reaction bit of this video. Is to let you guys know that if you wish to support the channel, you know what to do. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, share the video out there, comment down below with whatever your thoughts are, and of course let me know your thoughts about the episode. And what are you looking forward to for season 1 of Hazbin Hotel? Like, what are you expecting to see? Not including anything that we already saw in any of the teasers that were released up until the day that these 2 episodes were made available to us. So, with all that said out of the way, oh, and also, sorry, again, I do apologize. Just one more thing. I will leave links in the description box, links to Vivzi's YouTube channel and her Patreon, and links to her social media accounts, so you can head on over there and follow her, and also follow the official Hazbin Hotel account, because that's where you get updates on anything new that's about to come out. So I'll leave a link to all of them in the description box. So there you go. I've said everything that I wanted to say. Now let's go ahead and watch this, and I can't wait to technically see this episode again, since again I've already.
Once upon a time, there was a glowing city protected by golden gates, known as heaven. It was ruled by beings of pure light, angels that worshipped good and shielded all from evil. Lucifer was one of these angels. He was a dreamer with fantastical ideas for all of creation, but he was seen as a troublemaker by the elders of heaven, for they felt his way of thinking was dangerous to the order of their...
Okay, now see, this, for me personally, this is what I was mostly looking forward to with this show, is the lore, the backstory, the history of this universe that vivziepop built. So when I saw this first, I was like, okay, yes, this is what I was looking forward to. This is what I wanted. And obviously, you know, there are still some questions that are left unanswered. Like, okay, so we know, or you know what? Okay, I'll save it until the end of after the episode ends. So let's go ahead and watch this.
Their world. So he watched as the angels began to expand the universe in their ways. From the dust of earth they created.
I also do like that the angels actually look that the angels actually look different, that they're not all similar in design. I mean, obviously there are similar aspects to their character, but for the most part they look unique.
Their ways. From the dust of earth they created Adam and Lilith. Free will with humanity, offering the fruit of knowledge to Adam's new bride, Eve, who gladly accepted humanity. Only the cruel and the wicked. Ashamed, Lucifer lost his will to dream. Threatened by this, heaven made a truly heartless decision. That every year they would send down an army, an extermination, to ensure hell and its sinners could never rise against them. But Lilith's hope remained, and her dream was passed down to their precious daughter, the princess of hell. Don't worry, Mom. I'll make you proud.
Okay, so just wanted to wait until that was over. So the interesting thing about this is that this is all in a
of hell.
Okay, so we know this is all in a storybook, right? It says right here, the story of hell and how hell came to be. And this is interesting because I do wonder if maybe at some point in the series we'll find out that the story is actually not what is actually being told right here, you know? Because you have to ask, okay, who's telling the story? You know, and is it possible that they're misremembering things, or that you're only getting their perspective of what the events, you know, of how the events unfolded? You know what I mean? So that's something that I am curious to see if it does get revealed later on in the story, is whether or not what we got right here is just one person's interpretation of what actually happened, and that we'll go back to what happened and we'll see that, oh no, there are some things that they either left out, or maybe through someone else's eyes, it's actually like they'll see this thing, they'll see the story differently than whoever told it in this book. So just wondering about that. And again, loving the history, loving the backstory, loving the lore.
Don't worry, Mom. I'll make you proud.
Also, just real quick, yes, I will talk about the voices after the episode ends, because I mean, everyone else is talking about it. I thought I might as well throw my 2 cents.
7 years off doing something important, I'm sure.
So,
but
yeah, with that right there, like what she just said, with the fact that it's been a while since she's heard from her mom, I do wonder, like, because I've seen some people theorize that maybe the reason why she hasn't heard from her is because Lilith is actually dead, and her dad just never told her that, or maybe she does know, and she's just like, this is just her way of coping, is just maybe she hasn't told Vaggie or anyone else that her mom is dead, and because maybe just saying it'll be like saying that making it real. I don't know. Again, I'm just trying to go off the theory that I've heard some people say online that maybe Lilith's actually dead. That's why we don't actually see her. But I don't know if that's true or not. But again, we'll see.
But
Well, hello there, you wayward sinner. Do you like blood, violence, and depravity of a sexual nature? Of course you do. That's why you're in hell. So, what do you think?
I'm sorry, what the fuck was that?
Well, my dear, I haven't been active in hell for some time, and everyone remembers me from my radio show, the proper medium to express oneself. But you insisted on this noisy picture box advertisement, so
I am actually happy that they chose to keep that part about his character where he still believes radio is the superior form of entertainment. Because I was wondering if maybe that was going to be changed or maybe that was going to be dropped at some point during the development of this show.
I had a little fun with it.
Oh, fun? You had a little fun with it? Well, this is not what we...
Although I do kind of wish they added more of the radio effect on his voice, because just in here, in this little section with him, there are times where you can't really hear it.
What?
If you're filming a commercial, can I suggest you take better advantage of the talented celebrity you have right here?
Angel, you're a porn star.
A famous porn star. I'll have the horniest sinners knock.
Technically, yeah, he is true. I mean, he is famous. He is. I think they said that he's like the most famous sinner, at least in hell. I'm sure there's like royal demons more well known than. In terms of sinner, he's probably like the most well known in all of hell. Technically, he's not wrong.
Knocking these walls down to get in.
We are not filming a porn as a commercial.
Why not? Sex sells, don't it? I swear, if you film me going at it with Mr. Fancy Talk Creepy Voice here, you'd be rolling in participants willing to stay at this tacky hotel.
Never going to happen.
I really...
Also, really loving the new VA for Angel. Again, I was worried a little bit, but so far, he's selling it. Love it. Love his performance so far.
don't want to exploit you in that way.
Oh, please, baby. This body was made to be exploited. I got the arms, I got the stamina, I got the legs, I got the lung capacity. Oh, I got the legs, the gag reflex, the holes, the chest fluff, the tits.
Hold that thought. I'll be right back.
I could keep going all night, baby. I'm choosing to be here,
Also,
and I think it's all.
One thing that I do want to just point out real quick.
Then why can't he just make people?
Is I'm really loving the animation on the characters. Just let me see if I can. Yeah.
Why do you think I'm here?
No, sorry. Just go back a second.
People stay here.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah. See, just that little bit alone. Really love how, for lack of a better term, love how animated they are. Because I did see some people, talking about how they were a little bit worried because the first, what was it called? Like the first teaser, I guess you could say, where it was the song, which yes does come up later on in this episode, is that a lot of people said that they weren't really too happy with the animation. They thought it just looked a little too stiff. And if I'm being honest, just that one teaser alone, probably not the best idea to put that out as your like first, I guess, your first look for people to get an understanding of what your show actually is going to actually look like, because before that we had a small teaser where it was just small quick little clips, and that was the first like actual scene, I guess you could call it, of an actual episode that we ever got. And admittedly, it didn't look the best. So if they maybe release something like this, then I think that complaint would have completely gone away, because here they look wonderfully, and I mean wonderfully animated. Just absolutely love it. So yeah, just wanted to comment on that.
Hey, whatever means I can keep crashing here rent-free. Crack is expensive.
What's going on?
My dad just called. He said that the leader of the Angel Army wants to meet. He asked if I could go instead.
Yeah, see this. Okay.
But the
because I'm pretty sure this is where it leads into the song. Because if they released this clip right here, the lead up to the song, I think again that complaint would have not really existed. I mean, you would have had some people who, let's just be honest, don't really know anything about animation. Would have gone out and said, "Oh, it looks like shit. It looks terrible. What the hell were they thinking?" No pun intended. But yeah, anyone who knows anything would have looked at that and went, "Oh, this okay, this looks amazing. We had nothing to worry about." So just my thoughts on that whole thing.
Termination just happened. What could they want this soon after?
I can do this.
Yeah.
Somehow I know it. I'll get heaven behind my plans.
Charlie, hold on.
Sorry, just wanted something else to point out. Yeah, look right here. A lot of people I know have already pointed this out, but
My plans.
Charlie, hold on.
There's just no
oh, sorry.
do this. Somehow I know it. I'll get
Yeah, Baggy just disappears right there. So okay, a lot of people pointed this out, and look, again, I'm not going to hold this against the animators because mistakes happen. It's unfortunate, it sucks, but yeah, because I've seen a lot of people say that, oh no, don't worry, they'll fix it in like the official show when it comes out. And even though I know technically by the time I'm recording this, officially it hasn't come out, but this is the actual episode. I mean, unless maybe they go back and fix it for like, I don't know if they plan on releasing like a DVD of this or a Blu-ray, and maybe they could at least go back and fix that. But at least as of the version that I'm watching right here, and you guys can see it, it hasn't been fixed.
heaven behind my plans.
Endless trash fire that
So this is I do love that in the actual episode we're seeing the full song, because in the teaser they only showed a little bit of it, but they did release the official full song, and now we actually get to see the song with the actual animation of what actually happens in the episode. So okay, I didn't notice this the first time I watched this because that moment just kind of went by and I didn't really. Yeah, it's this guy. Is this guy? This is the guy in the pilot who dropped off Angel. Okay, so those are obviously Vox TVs. There's this right here. I mean, we already know that he's like controls the television, but yeah, this guy. Oh boy. I wonder if this is gonna be his thing, that he's just like obsessed with anything sexual. And if that's the case, dude, you might want to talk to someone, because that's.
Hello?
Let's see.
Hello?
Question about this: is this a place that just anyone can enter, or do you have to like have a reservation for you to be able to walk in there? Because they didn't have any like security outside, so I'm guessing what's to stop people from just walking in?
You?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, see, he's
well,
eating food. There was a plate of
it's
food
nice
here that's
to
not
meet
here
you.
anymore.
Totally.
And yeah, see, it's completely gone. I don't know if that was I don't know if that's another mistake, but yeah, there's supposed to be a plate of food here that's just mysteriously gone.
Nice to meet you too.
been working on that I really want to talk to you about.
Hey, slow down. We got time. How about we get to know each other?
Okay, first of all, reestablishing that Adam's a dick. Well, technically it's not reestablishing. I mean, we kind of already thought that, or a lot of people kind of already theorized that, but I guess technically it's establishing that he's a dick, not reestablishing. I don't know why I use that word. But there's that, and also there's this.
Opportunity to meet. There's a project I've been working on that I really want to talk to you about.
Hey.
First of all, I know he's just a hologram, but don't just put your finger on someone's mouth, especially after you've just eaten and you haven't washed, obviously. Just, I'm sorry, this is shit that annoys me.
Hey, slow down. We got time.
Okay, so Charlie's dealing with something very important, so while she's gone, we are making a new commercial, one that represents her vision and what we're doing here. So, we need a camera. Alistair. A video camera. All right, let's do this. And action.
Welcome to the Hazbin Hotel. Can I help you with anything?
I've been a bad boy, and I need a big, strong daddy to put me in my place. On the path to redemption.
Okay, Angel, I need you to be less horny if possible. And Husk,
don't
can
know
you
if
maybe
that's
not have the
possible.
script in front of your face?
I ain't no actor. I can't memorize this shit.
Well, we could improv this shit, baby cakes. Rawr.
Okay, I'm probably going to be really annoying with this, but I just noticed there was another mistake. The heart over here, it's actually supposed to be colored in the same. I think it's supposed to be the same color as his gloves. I don't know what color this is, but yeah, I just noticed another mistake. Sorry, I'm probably going to be probably going to be that guy where I notice some mistakes in the background. And I'm like, hey, there was a mistake here. There was a mistake there. Oh boy. I'm sorry. I can't help but notice these things.
Memorize this shit.
Well,
I'm probably not going to notice everything, but every now and then I'll notice them. Also, that line he said right there, hilarious. Considering who's voicing him is like, it's pretty
we
funny.
could improv this shit, baby cakes. Rawr.
Whoops.
Husk, come on.
Oh, herpes. Yeah, that's a bitch.
No, our other biggest
Wait.
problem.
So there's still herpes in heaven. And what the fuck's the point of going to heaven?
Oh, ugly people? Math. Global warming? No, wait, that's Earth's problem.
I mean, in hell I can understand because it's hell, but I mean,
Okay?
Got it. I'm ready.
Action.
okay, so yeah, this is probably the thing that kind of weirded me out the most in this episode, which is every time she's on camera, she just goes. I don't know. I'm thinking about actually making this the thumbnail or just Nifty. I'll probably just cut out, Nifty. Have that be part of the thumbnail. I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Cut.
How was that?
Well, Nifty, you actually have to say the line. So let's roll again.
You're doing great, vagina.
Cut! All right. Maybe we can try to fix it in post.
Do you
Now
even
it's
know what
not
that
even there.
means?
I'll figure it out.
Welcome to the Hazbin.
Seems like you're having a bit of trouble there.
Este pendejo, why are you even here?
For the entertainment.
And here is Alistair, the
radio.
egocentric piece of shit that... Ah!
I wouldn't try that, my dear.
That's it. I don't care who or what you are. If you're staying here, you're gonna make this work. Because it won't be so entertaining to watch over an empty hotel, will it, shit ass?
Fair enough. I'll tell you what. Let's make a deal.
Fine. All right, everyone. Let's make a fucking commercial.
Sorry, go back a second. I need to see something. I didn't notice this first. This outfit. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I remember someone sharing online a picture. I think it was a reference sheet when the Addict music video or not Addict, the pilot came out, and there was a scene that was just like this, the one where Alistair changes everyone's clothes. And someone shared a reference sheet. I don't know if it's official or not, but it was like the different variations of the clothes that Angel was, put in when Alistair uses magic to, change everyone's clothes. And I think maybe Nifty was wearing this in the pilot as well. I could be wrong. And yeah, Angel wore an outfit similar to this, but I don't think this was it specifically. The color scheme looks a little different. And it actually looks like one of the outfits that he was wearing in the reference sheet. I could be wrong. If you're watching this and you know that, let me know in the comments if I'm remembering correctly, or whether or not this is completely new. I could be wrong, but it reminds me so much of that. The picture that someone shared, and I wonder if this is like supposed to be a nod to it, or if it's just supposed to be like the pilot, because Vaggie Husk doesn't really look all that different. He just has cuff. I think I could be wrong. Hold on, let's. Okay, so this is what Husk. Yeah, he just has cuffs on his feet and in his arms, so not really anything different.
All right, everyone. Let's make a fucking commercial.
And yeah, Vaggie's wearing well, minus the I forgot what it's called, what she was wearing on her shoulder. But other than that, it's pretty much the same outfit.
That must suck for you.
But these are
Why doesn't she point out that they're also his descendants, so they're all related to him. So when he, like, as selfish as he is, or as not selfish, as self-centered as he is, wouldn't he care more about that his descendants are being killed? I mean, she could use that against him. I mean, I don't know, maybe she will at some.
Souls. Human souls, just the same as the ones you have up in heaven.
They are not the same. They had their chance and they earned damnation.
I mean, technically they're all souls, so she's correct, but what Lutz says there is also correct, is that they, you know, chose to do bad things in life. That's why they're in hell.
Wrong.
Life.
The only reason you're still here is because Daddy gave you and your hellborn kind a pardon from an exorcist blade. How does that feel? To know how little you matter.
Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's another thing. I didn't really think about what she said right there.
An exorcist blade.
When I first watched this.
Gave you and your hellborn kind a pardon from an exorcist blade.
Yeah, her and her hellborn kind. Okay, so does that mean that, yeah, okay, so is that why they only target sinners? Is it not because they well, yeah, okay, because the excuse that we originally got was because it was for overpopulation. Now, I've always thought that was kind of a little bit bullshit. Like, that doesn't really make any sense. I mean, it's hell. It's supposed to be a place that accommodates every human soul that ever exists if they, you know, go to hell. So why is there like a limit? But the explanation we got at the beginning, which is that it's in order to make sure they don't grow too strong. See, that actually makes a lot more sense. That actually makes, you know, yeah, that actually makes sense as an explanation as to why this extermination even happens. But if what she said right here is true, that the only hellborn demons are not targeted by exorcists because of her dad, that's interesting.
These sinners and cleanse all their souls.
Okay, see that right there. Again, this doesn't really make any sense. She just said that, oh, it's because of overpopulation. But again, earlier in the story, she said that it was because of making sure that hell doesn't get too strong. That's why the extermination happens. But now it's back to overpopulation. So which is it? Is it overpopulation, or is it to make sure that hell doesn't grow too strong and they can't challenge heaven? See, I'm kind of getting some contradictory information here, and I'm wondering what the hell's going on here.
It'll be a happy day.
Let me stop you.
But then wouldn't heaven also have an overpopulation problem? If the sinners get redeemed and go up to heaven, then heaven would have an overpopulation problem. Then they would have to start exterminating people in heaven, wouldn't they? I mean, you're not solving the problem. You're just sending the problem from one place to another. You see what I mean? Like if instead they implemented a plan to, let's say, reincarnate people, like the souls die and they're reincarnated into someone else on Earth, that would actually make a lot more sense in fighting overpopulation, instead of just sending them over to heaven, because then heaven will have the overpopulation problem.
Right, they better now.
As much as I like the Happy Day in Hell song earlier, this one definitely became my favorite, at least so far in the show. Again, I haven't seen everything else. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to cut that part out, because if I leave that in, this video is definitely, if not getting copyright hit, it's gonna get demonetized.
Shh, it's starting.
Welcome to the Hazbin Hotel.
Wait a minute. Sorry. That's something else I didn't notice. Go back a second.
Amazing.
Shh, it's starting.
Welcome.
Right there. I didn't notice he was glitching.
Welcome to the Hazbin Hotel.
Breaking news.
And also, right here, she goes into her demon form. And Alistair, of course, he's just loving it. He's just loving their their misery.
Breaking news in when we
So
come
what? What do they not want them to know?
back, there won't be a demon left alive to pull a stunt like this again.
Okay, so yeah, that part right there, I already know that's gonna, you know, spark a lot of theories as to what's going on. No, okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, that's the episode. So, like I said, guys, I did, you know, this is technically my second time watching it, and as you saw, there's probably a good idea that I did, because there's some things that I noticed in this second viewing of mine that I didn't notice before. So in a way, you got a little bit of a blind reaction. Again, I do apologize. I know I'm supposed to not have already watched this before I record these reactions. So again, I do apologize, but I didn't watch the second episode, and I obviously didn't watch the third or fourth because I don't have them. And I know that there are people who are spreading leaks online, but I am doing my best to avoid them. I'm making sure I, remove them from my timeline and make sure to block every single one of them. But anyway, now that I've recorded this, I will get to my reaction to episode 2. So with all that said out of the way, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm going to just end this video right here because this is already close to 15 minutes long. And I'm going to see if I can edit that down to at least 30 minutes. Anyway, like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And guys, again, if you want to support the channel, make sure to leave a like, share this video out there, hit the subscribe button if you're new, ring the bell for notifications, and I hope I'll see you guys for my reaction to episode 2, which again should be out in a few days after you see this video. Bye for now.